Okay, in continuation to my discussion class. So, reformist in Barcelona, Barcelona. This is Barcelona, not Barcelona. No? December 31, 1888. So, foundation of the Association of La Solidaridad. So, they are the people, no, who are a Filipino people, no, na represent Galicano Apacible, Vice President Graciano Lopez Haina, Honorary President Jose Rizal. So, as a matter of fact, of course, no, we can actually discover how Dr. Jose Rizal becomes active in different involvements, societal propaganda, the Association of La Solidaridad. Uh, okay, so February 15, 1889, Gusano Lopez Haina founded the newspaper La Solidaridad. So gani class, kuan rin, no, during the Hispanic occupation class, usa po ni siya sa nahimong mga dyaryo diri sa Philippines. We have the Tribune and La Solidaridad, no. So Rizal first article, so Los Agricultores Filipinos, the Filipino farmers, pin names Dimasalang and Laong Laan. So he wrote a pamphlet against Fray Rodriguez, La Vision del Fray Rodriguez. Other works, Letter to the Young Woman of Malolos, and the Specimen of Tagal Folklore and Two Eastern Fables. Um, an additional information class nga akong ma-include ani class, no, this became an evidence, no, against Dr. Jose Rizal katong during the time nga wala na, no, gilikom na ni daan kaning pen names dire ni Dimasalang Laong Laan. On the later part class, we will be discussing about Rizal's trial and execution. So part of that class, kani sila class, no, maapil na ni nato og lantaw kaning mga gipanghimo nila dire. What is actually the La Solidaridad? What is in La Solidaridad, and what is the vision of La Solidaridad? So of course, they are the Filipino professionals who aim to liberalize, or who aim to actually uh kuan, no, kana bang magpasinabo sila og kuan ba, kana bang propaganda, no, para to liberate the Filipino people. O sana to oust the system, no, being applied by the Spanish. Ilang style nila nga ang mga tao ilang gulaton ana, no. So mo ni siya. Um sorry. Asa na to? Nawala na. I'm sorry class, nawala ako kadyot. Okay, so next, no, we have the four sculptures, na Prometheus bound. So what is this? The triumph of science over death, the triumph death over life. Now there you can see, kuya kasta na, no, kay gasapnay, no, ang kalabira. Of course, actually they actually have the purpose of the carving. Carving of the head of the Beckett sisters, the composite carving of the heads of the Beckett sisters gave as farewell gift to the Beckett sisters. So right after, before Dr. Rizal left, no, to the boarding house owned by the Beckett sister, yan nag-carve siya, no, as kuan niya remembrance. Okay? He left London on March 19, 1889, so he proceeded to Paris, France. So according to Rizal, too many tourists in the city, so he stayed with Valentin Ventura. He transferred from different hotels and boarding houses. So pretty gid ang bisiha din in Paris, France class. Visited the home of Pardo de Tavera, and then composed the story of the monkey and the tortoise. So usa din ni, no, so usa sa din ni, this is very famous fable, no, sa una kaning monkey and the tortoise, wherein they conducted a race, nya ang nakadaog ang tortoise kay nagsalig man ang monkey. So that was also created, for your information, that was also created by Dr. Rizal. He was fascinated by the Universal Exposition, especially the Eiffel Tower. So May 6, 1889. So this is a significant tower created by people for a purpose. He organized the Kidlat Club with Filipinos who wanted to join the Expo. So Kidlat Club class same lang gihapon, a Filipino organization wherein they are going the aim or uh, the aim of this organization is to compete with the foreign people sa lain-lain nga larangan, no? He finalized his copy of Morga's book, which showed evidence that the Filipinos were already quite civilized before the Spanish or the Spaniards came. Yes. Now, what is actually the measures of civilization? So the measures of civilization class is very very simple, no? If the particular state has an organization, so of course it is always bound with rules. So even though during the Spaniards or during the Hispanic occupation class, na naman tay rules sa ato katong gitawag nato og if you can still remember, no, natay kanang ato ang mga unsay tawag ani kining mga leaders sa tribe class namatay mga balaod sa una, no, sa leader sa tribe. I forgot, no, it's in my mouth ang name sa um code, no, we have a code also that are followed by the people. So gikan sa ilhang dato na ganay mga mandato na mga mandates na mga kasuguan what to do and not to do. So in order to simply, no, the if we are to examine, the law actually exists in order to preserve or to maintain the peace and order. Ah, na siya. So we have the Kidlat Club, purely a social society of a temporary nature, founded by Rizal, no? Simply to bring together young Filipinos in the French capital so that they could enjoy their sojourn, a temporary stay in the city during the duration of the Universal Exposition. So why Kidlat Club? Also disappear like lightning. Sila because they are very not temporary. Sometimes we call the people when that particular person is actually no permanent resident, tawag ko na to NPA. But during their time, Kidlat Club kay kalit like kawala. They also have their own reason upon uh, having that name. A social club which counted Antonio and Juan Luna as members together with Julio Llorente, Gregorio Pauto, Baldomero Rojas, Gregorio Aguilar, and Lauro de Mayoga. So they are the significant names in the members or in the organization of the Kidlat Club. So the second group was Indios Bravos. So there was a reason ng anong nabuwag na to until the second group also coming from those people nga nagbuo na po sila lain kaning Indios Bravos. So the former group was inspired by American Indians dressed in their traditional clothing and riding proudly on their horses. Rizal noted that the Filipinos should not be ashamed of their race, instead should be proud of it. Some of them ang gitawag og Indios Bravos kay in honor also to the Filipino organization, no, nga kami mga Pinoy, no, we can compete with uh, any mga foreign people, no. So mo na yung usa sa the main purpose ginganlan sa Indios Bravos. Bravos, which means excellent Filipino. He left for Brussels, Belgium, arrived on January 28, 1890. So mo na sa Belgium class. Inyong tan-awon po sa mapa if you're going to check it out, no, dako. So there they meet Jose Albert, accompanied him to Brussels. He also lived with Jose Alejandro Hilip Paris because na mga hinungdan, the expensive cost of living, the gay social life hampered his literary works. Apil po na hassle po dahil ni si Rizal aning paano. In Brussels, he made himself busy with sculpting, shooting, going to gym, writing and reading and writing articles for the La Solidaridad. Examples are A la Defense, La Verdad para Todos, Vicente Barantes, Teatro Tagalog, Una Profanación, Crueldad, Ingratitudes. Mao na iyang mga gisulat. So January 1, 1891, the Filipinos moved to recognize the Association Hispano-Filipina. So Rizal scouted to look for a suitable printing shop. He finally found one in Ghent, the Mayor Van Loo Press, which agreed to print the book while being in pad and installment. So pwede ra, masugot ra sila og data-data. So he was the first to advocate Philippinization of orthography. He adapted Filipinized Tagalog in his translation of Schiller's Wilhelm Tell, Anderson fairy tales, and even in Nolime Tangere. So he wrote an article about the new orthography of the Tagalog language in the newspaper. He was criticized by Filipinos in Madrid for reminding them not to gamble too much for they destroy the nation's reputation. He was even called Pop instead of Pepe. Gisungog din siya, no? Kay, sa kuan ko, no, ang iyang gikuan ba, iyang gibirahan og pirmi, kanimang sistema sa politika, the political system and the people who are exercising the law. Oh, ah, dili maayo. Kalamba so uh, it was also in this significant year another letters he received from Calamba, no, na yun Calamba Agrarian Trouble. So nakagubot na gyud, no, increasing rents of the hacienda lands by the Dominicans, no, mao na lagi ni class, no, nga nasugod na gyud diri kakulay tanan, an order from the Dominicans to dispose the Rizal family's land from them. So katong gitikad sa iyang amahan, embargohon to sa mga Dominikano. Persecution of tenants. So silutan ang mga tenants, especially those tenants who participated to to file, no, a complaint against the saman mga landlords. Pasiano, Antonio Lopez, Silvestre Obaldo were deported to Mindoro. So gipalayas, no. They are being banned to live in the place. So balhin sila sa Mindoro. Manuel Hidalgo was banished also to Bohol again. Sus kaluoy din nila, no. This made Rizal felt the urge to go home for his people. But his friends Blumentritt, Basa, and Ponce warned him, no, of danger. He changed his mind on going home because he heard from Pasiano that they lost the agrarian case. Sabot pasabot, Rizal planned to raise the case in Madrid. He plans to defend it in Spain. Tiaw mo na, no? Although it was, ug ato siyang tanawon, way back history, nahimo din ang diri sa Pilipinas murag hugla siya branch. Though we are exercising the kana bang purely the kana bang ang naa sa kuan class, ang nasa kanang naghanay sa mga balaod, that is coming from the approval of the king from Spain. So murag nahugra na siya og kanang branch dire. So whenever you're going to do a complaint, mo ni si Rizal no adto siya sa Madrid, but unfortunately he failed to kuan appeal kay wala man siya labanan dito sa mot, wa siya labanan dito, no. He arrived in Madrid in August 1890, but bad news spread as he arrived in the country. Number one, failure to get justice for the family. So Calamba was in chaos. Spanish statesmen only contributed words of sympathy. So the death of Jose Maria Panganiban, his propaganda comrade in Barcelona due to illness on August 1890. Aborted duel with Antonio Luna and Wenceslao Retana. So, something aborted duel. Actually, yung kuan na, no, gihamon niya kay kuan siya class, ginsulto man siya. So, we know already about Antonio Luna, no. Kuan sa ni Antonio Luna, usa sa ni siya ka gahi pod, pero si Rizal wala siya nagduduha, no. Hamon niya og duel, but they refused. Infidelity of Leonor Rivera planning to get married to an Englishman. So of course, kabalo si Rizal. Usa sa iyang uyab kani si Leonor Rivera, kuan no, nag kuan na sa iya, nagluib sa iya. So Rizal and Del Pilar's rivalry and abdication of leadership in La Solidaridad leading to divisions of the Filipino community in Madrid. So muna diri po dai sa Madrid, Though they are both Filipino there, nag-away po sila sa posisyon about leadership. So nabuwag. Rizal wanted to take rest from the problems he was carrying. So he stayed in Biarritz for 1 month. He finished El Filibusterismo here. He retired from the propaganda movement and he wanted to focus on publishing El Fili and his medical profession. So he was deciding to settle either in the Philippines, Hong Kong, or Japan because Europe seemed a banishment to him due to the conflict in La Solidaridad. So mo na nakahuna gid si Rizal ng palayo, no? Rizal in Hong Kong. So after completing the printing of El Filibusterismo, so it was ang No Limitang Here was completed in Berlin, Germany. The El Filibusterismo was completed and was printed in Hong Kong. So finally decided to leave Europe and take up residence in Hong Kong. October 18, 1891, Rizal boarded the steamer Melbourne in Marseilles and arrived in Hong Kong on November 20, 1891. So while in Hong Kong, he wrote a letter to Queen Regent Maria Cristina explaining to her situation in Calamba. So Rizal made translation of Rousseau's Right of Man, which was written during the French Revolution. So the La Liga Filipina, the most important document he wrote, the Constitution, which has five objectives, namely, united the Filipinos into homogeneous body. Siguro no, this is very understandable. Meaning that homogeneous, of course, they have to unite in one mission, vision, and goals. Mutual protection in everyone and necessity defense against all violence and injustice. So this is part of the kuano five objective as he was written in the Constitution of the Liga Filipina. Encouragement of instructions, commence and agriculture among Filipinos, study and applications of reforms. So that was Rizal's second trip abroad. So thank you so much. I hope you have learned something. Have a great day.